Okay, and we're recording. Welcome, everybody. This is Tammy Montgomery. I am the Fearless Mama. I'm here with the Fearless crew, and it is January 30th. It is cold, very, very cold here where I live in Western New York. I think the whole country's cold because someone was telling me before I jumped on the Zoom that she lives in Georgia, and she's like, it's 34 degrees in Georgia, and it's really a cold snap throughout the country. So that's okay. That's okay with us. I mean, we're entrepreneurs. We can work when we want, where we want. And so that's the exciting part about what we're going to share here tonight is being fearless, becoming unstoppable, becoming an entrepreneur, a digital entrepreneur. I've been doing this myself 11 years now, and I don't get sick of it. In fact, I get excited. I was just talking to Marybeth right here before we started the Zoom. I had a gentleman that said, hey, Tammy, I'm going to be sending you a MoneyGram, Western Union. That's how we get paid with the big ticket. I'll explain that here tonight. But he's like, I'm going to be sending that. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. It's -10 here, but you know what? Like we joked, it's like, hey, any excuse, right, to go pick up money. So we're going to be, talking about money here tonight. Obviously, that's why you're here. I am the kind of the face of the Fearless Mama. I want everybody to understand I do not own the Fearless Mama. I don't own Six Figure Empire. We're going to be talking about what is Six Figure Empire tonight. Kind of dive in a little bit deeper into that so you guys can see the possibilities and what you can make once you start making the 250. And we're getting into what we call momentum with the Fearless Mama product. So you probably have taken a look at the Fearless Mama opportunity. If you haven't, I'm going to kind of tour guide you guys tonight so that you can see exactly how you got here. So someone either invited you here tonight because you saw a Facebook, or maybe you saw a Facebook post, you're in the Facebook group, maybe you got an email from us, okay? And so this is how we spread the word, okay? We're digital entrepreneurs. We're able to leverage the internet in massive amounts, okay? So tonight we already have, it's half full, okay? And by the time I get done talking, it's usually over 100 people. It's usually kind of like an open house. That's what we do here, every single Wednesday night. So yeah, leverage is great. I learned about leverage many, many years ago. I mean, prior to the big ticket industry, I was actually in mortgage and finance. I kind of forget to tell people about that. And I had one person ask me, what did you do prior to, online, the big ticket industry? And I said, well, I helped my husband. I helped him advertise his mortgage broker business and his real estate business. And so I really, really enjoyed having the time freedom to be able to raise my kids. No one ever had to tell me, hey, you can't take a day off if you want to take your kids to play or, soccer or whatever, softball, whatever. I've been self-employed for 31 years. So that's what I did prior. And I assisted my husband with that. But I really got really passionate. You know how when you just love something, like I absolutely love marketing. Some people don't love marketing. Some people, they're just here for the money, or they don't really love helping people. Well, let me tell you, after 11 years, I'm still here. And that's the reason why I'm passionate about it, because I do love marketing. I think it's great. The key to any business is exposure, and like I said, Maria, if you don't have exposure and you don't have leverage, you're not going to make a lot of money on the internet. So, and we're talking 5-6 figures that people are doing right now and here alongside me, so we're leveraging this. I do these for the community. So you can leverage me, you can bring people, invite people here, like Marybeth has done, like Alvita has done, like Coach Steve has done, like Sally has done. And so you guys can bring your guests here because maybe you don't want to talk. Maybe you don't want to explain any of this. Maybe they just want to see another part of the puzzle, right? This is kind of like, at this point in time, you're just kind of tapping into this and you're trying to figure out, well, what is it that we do? So yeah, marketing is life. Exactly. I forgot to close my Facebook because I get a lot of notifications as I'm doing these. So, let me make sure I got my screens mixed up tonight. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had them open. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you exactly step by step what does our system do? How does this help you? Okay, number one, I created this system out of passion. Okay, I got that Facebook closed down. Someone on the Zoom is actually doing like a lot of like ding, 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 ding. You hear that, Marybeth? So I'm going to share my screen. I created this program actually out of passion for just people that are stuck, like whether they're stuck and they can't move forward in their life. I was stuck in a situation where I was overweight. I didn't know what to do. I really honestly was trying for years and years and years, and I just couldn't lose any weight until there's one time in one circumstance, and this might go through a lot of you guys' life. And I was at 47 when this happened, and I said, I got to do something. I can't keep living this way, and I want to be around for my husband and my kids and my grandkids. And so I had a lady that was really good friend of mine. It was my mom's friend actually, and she passed away. And I didn't want to die early. So I saw that, and it really hit me hard. And I decided that I need to change my lifestyle. So that was kind of the turning point. You guys ever have those turning points in your life where you're just like sick and tired of being sick and tired, and then you just all of a sudden snap, and then you take action? Well, that's what I did. So we wouldn't be sitting here today. Seriously, we wouldn't. You wouldn't be listening to me today if I didn't go through that, because I didn't want to speak in front of people. I was too embarrassed to speak in front of people, and I was 100 pounds overweight. So I created this product out of that passion. Okay, so it's not just yes, you probably came on here and you just thought, okay, just want to learn, just give it to me, Tammy, tell me exactly how I can make the 250. There's more to it than that. This has been a process, it's been something that I is near and dear to my heart, literally my heart, because if I didn't lose that weight, and if I didn't create this product, again, we wouldn't be here. Okay, you guys would be somewhere else doing something else. You know what I'm saying? So everything comes, and I believe happens for a reason. So we created this this capture page for you. You don't have to create anything. The system is already in place. You don't have to create any websites. You don't have to create any videos. You don't have to do any of the sales copy. It's already right here for you. And this is where you start. This is where you start your journey, just like I did, 1,300 and some days ago. I keep count, okay, of my unstoppable fitness journey, okay? So this is where you start, and this is where people enter their email address. I always use mine. It's probably going to give me where I have to opt in again, yep, because I've used it a lot. But this is where your prospects or suspects at this point will go. They will listen to me. I will show them real live proof about the lead flow and how we teach people to advertise, okay? Very simple, basic. In fact, I'm teaching my 24-year-old son, Robbie, sorry, tongue twister, and he just made a 250 sale tonight, actually. So he did the same thing. He just showed the person the website, he loves Facebook. That's his medium of advertising right now. So he just showed them the website. They opted in here, and then they go to step 3, which is where they'll listen to Tim, they'll read the sales video, and then they'll click here to pay the $250. It's a 4-step process, 4 pages sales letter. Okay, when you have this process in place, you can literally wake up or during the day or whatever and check your phone and you have a sale. You don't have to speak to anybody unless if you want to, if that's your gig and you get into that. But today, like I said, I was, going and busy picking up money. But, and other people, like I said, you run traffic. When you run traffic and you generate that kind of lead flow, Maria said it earlier, it's leverage. Very powerful when you have a sales system like this. And right now, this sales system is like, people are telling me it's exploding all over the internet. Not only are newbies coming into this, but also expert marketers. We got Coach Steve here. He's bringing his whole team in. I mean, we got people here that love the fact that the training in the back office is already there for them. So it's the same thing. All you have to do is plug in to the system. I'll show you exactly what you get when you join us tonight, okay? So I go to the dashboard, so you'll get a username. Sorry, I always have to mute that. You'll get a username in the email format. You'll get a username and a password. Of course, you're going to create that, and only you have that. And then you're going to get access to this dashboard. And this is where you're going to start your journey, your training. You listen to me, listen to the first 6-minute video. I have actually improved. I've got another video waiting in queue in order for Tim to add it. And then you start creating your how you want to get paid. Okay, it's very simple system to get set up. So everybody here that's come here tonight and you're not in yet, you're going to be able to get up and running and be able to start running traffic by tomorrow. Isn't that great? It's the greatest thing. I mean, literally to have to where you don't have to spend thousands of dollars in order to create a system like this, because it's very high tech. So through here, every month, the bonuses, the masterminds are added every single month. As you can see, I started this way back in July. Look at how small it was back then, last year when I first had this idea of creating this and turning it into a 250 product. And thank goodness Tim went along with me on that, because I said, hey, can we turn this into a 250, 100% commission? Because understand, I was telling you guys, my passion was to create an info product, and that's all it was. It was an info product. No one could resell it. But now you guys have the resell rights. You have the legal resell rights to be able to resell these masterminds, and this is what you get. All of these in here, okay? And we're collecting more and more testimonials. I mean, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And so that's where the January mastermind is going to be going underneath there. So we've got 3 recorded this month. And so you get unlimited masterminds. Who does that for one-time ticket? I don't know any company that does it. None out there. And that's why we continue to keep becoming the top. Or we are at the top. This is where you activate your email preferences right here. Very simple. Very simple. You have 2 choices. You can have the company do it for you, which you'll have 3 to 5. I think it's 5. I can't remember, because I have, of course, you can see I have my AWeber activated. This is your follow-up system. This is your silent salesperson, because not everybody joins boom, right on the spot. I mean, one of my mentors, Dan Kennedy, he actually said you got to follow up with people. Well, that's what internet marketers do. Digital marketers follow up with you. We're not the ones sending the emails out. Yes, possibly tonight I instruct everybody and say, here, shoot out an email to the list. That's why you're here. Isn't this a beautiful thing? So if you can just follow these instructions, then you can have a system like this. You can have AWeber. So you send out an AWeber blast, like for tonight. That's what we call them, like a swipe, like a blast. You'll get kind of used to, these terms. And then you come here on a Zoom, a presentation. It's really, really super cool. So you have the choices in the back office. There's many, many files. I'll show you guys right now. This is a Facebook group going crazy. Look at how many notifications I've got since I've hopped on here. There's email swipes, okay? There's email swipes right here in the Facebook group. There's Craigslist ads. I mean, we give you everything you need to succeed. All you're doing is inviting people to that original capture page, right? That's what we call it. It's a capture page where they just enter their email address. We're not speaking to anybody. We're driving traffic. That's what we do here. We're traffic drivers. We're email collectors. We collect emails for hobby. Okay. So this is what your system does. And Coach Steve like that. We're email collectors. We're hobbyists, right? But yet we're professionals here. And this is how we make a living online. It's really, really fun. So again, this is the basic. This is the system for the 250. Then once you start making 250, you can start going up the ladder. This is when it gets fun, okay? Let's say you make 5 sales. Then you want to join 6-figure empire. All you'd have to do is go right here in your dashboard, and you'd have to click, then you'd click this right here. This is going to show you all about 6-figure empire. So it's right in the dashboard. This is exactly how Tim and I, talked on it. This is all through Skype, mind you. He lives next to Marybeth in Ohio. I'm in New York. So all through Skype, we literally put the system together. I'd send him a video. I'd say, okay, how's that look? All this stuff through Skype. And I said, well, you know what? There's got to be some sort of a image or a bridge page. And he said, great idea. And that's how it goes right in here. And that's how you guys are seeing, if you are in the Facebook group and you do belong to the Facebook group, that's how you see everybody is expanding their income. I call it, it's like literally the most brilliant idea to take 250 and leverage it into the high ticket. The high ticket, it's great to get a phone call or an email or a text. I literally got text back and forth all day from this guy, and he's signed up at the level 2, which is a $3,000 sale. $3,000 sale. You know, today I've had a $3,500 day. Yesterday I had a $6,750 day. I've literally made $12,000 in 3 days. And this is just starting the month of January. See, most people are trying to figure out what they want to do in January, the first week. I call the first week of January dead. You know, I've already surpassed my income that I made in October, and October was my biggest month. In October, everybody knows that the fall season is the biggest month. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pretty much knows that in this industry. Why? It's because, well, you know, people want to make money for Christmas. But now we're smack dab in the middle of another big cycle. I call it the tax season. Tax season's upon us, right? Everybody's getting their income tax. Well, what do you do with your income tax? Well, you start a home-based business. It's tax deductible. Who wants to pay those taxes next year? Listen, I'm not giving out tax advice. I'm not an accountant, not CPA. Results are based on your efforts. I'm just, you know, covering CYA tonight, but I'm just telling you that that's what the season we're in is. January, February, March, April is tax season. And then, like I was talking to Marybeth, then June, July, we're out vacationing with our families. We're doing barbecues, you know, but it's just how it works. This is how this industry works. So, boy, I'm on a roll tonight, aren't I, Marybeth? Whew. I'm like, it's just coming out. I don't know. Maybe it's just this coffee's finally kicked in or something like that. But anyway, I do have to grab some water. I'm going to just stop my screen share real quickly and see if anybody has some questions as we go. Okay, cool. Let me just go up a little bit here. I got a couple private ones. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for creating the product and helping people. You're welcome. Well, you know, and a lot of people have actually said to me, Tammy, I've lost weight. I know 2 guys online have now lost. One just messaged me the other day. I worked with him prior. Like I said, I've been doing this for 11 years, so a lot of people know me and my name. But one guy's lost over 80 pounds now. He just tagged me to one of the posts, 80 pounds. I was like, wow. He lives up in Canada. Another guy's lost 65 because of the product. You got to understand something. I mean, we're not doing lotion, potions, and pills, but we're also talking about a mindset shift here. You know, if you never think that you can make money online, well, guess what? That's what you're going to get, right? If you never think you're going to lose weight, well, that's what you're going to get. You're never going to lose weight. I finally had to condition my mind to say, yes, I can do it. You know, I can get rid of that 100 pounds. You know, it's released. So it's the same thing here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the whole product is. As far as how it all, you know, starts and how you advertise, well, that's what we go over on Monday Zooms. We have a Monday Zoom training. So if any of this stuff, you know, like I said, hold your questions, any training questions, we go over on Monday, on the Monday Zoom, okay? Or you get back to your sponsor and make sure your system's all hooked up. But yeah, the whole intention is to build your list. So to answer your question, the emails, they go to your email address. If you collect an email with the Done For You system, there's no back office until you upgrade into 6-figure empire. I can show you guys where that happens. Okay, so the 250 funnel is not meant to be just the business opportunity and you just sit there forever. It's not designed that way, okay? So if you don't have the 6-figure empire, you're gonna not have as many benefits or tools as we have in the 6-figure empire, okay? So, well, we got a packed house tonight, Marybeth. All right, so let me just close out some windows so my computer doesn't crash, and I will X out of Facebook because it's dinging a lot tonight. All right, so let me log into 6-figure empire so you guys can see. Don't you love my my homemade stuff here? That's just me. You know, I'm not a techie person. We're all on the Zoom here and we're just having a, you know, good old time learning about how to make money. So in your business center under here is where you'd be able to email your Momma buyers right here. So if you do want the company to do everything for you, then you want to at least upgrade to level 1. because then you'd be able to email your Fearless Mama leads. If you don't want to upgrade into six-figure empire yet, which a lot of people are, and you're going to be missing that money, just so you know, won't even make 250. You won't. You'll make the 250 sale, but you won't make the 1250. Okay. So you definitely want to choose Aweber. It's free for the first month. It's $19.95 for the first 5,000. Why would you not want to build your list and you build your legacy? $19.95 a month does not, break the bank. When you're talking about leveraging the internet and leveraging the money online, it's amazing how reasonable this is compared to any other business startup that I've ever done. Seriously, when you think about it, when you start up a franchise like a Subway or a restaurant, I know my husband and I, when we started a restaurant, it was hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was ridiculous. And we didn't even see the profit for the first year. We didn't see a profit for the first year, lay out a couple $100,000, to start a restaurant, turn 40, one of those, I hit 40, I want to start a restaurant, one of those ideas in the middle of the night, right? But here, you're running a six-figure empire business with maybe $1,000 to $1,500 a month out of your pocket. When you think about this, it's the way that it's seriously cottage industry, digital products. It's how a lot of people are shifting, and we're here to help them because there's so many people that come to us that are laid off or, possibly they they just had another child or something and they need to have extra income because of that. A couple of these sales a month are changing people's lives. I see some people that are literally making $5,000, $10,000 a month, just with the 250. Now, of course I say to those people, level up, scale up, because you're going to make a lot of money on the back end. And if you don't, then your team members are going to want to. It's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I built the system. I didn't build the system just for 250 and we all just make two. Because like I said, I like my lifestyle, guys. I like to, go places, and I like to, sock away. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole idea is behind this funnel, is that you upgrade and you scale into six-figure empire. I just know that that's what my team wanted, and that's why I actually put it together for them. Let me see what else here. Wow, not many questions. I think I've covered almost everything. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job tonight. So, like the system is a three-part system. How do you get the traffic? How do you get the leads? Well, that's what we teach and train you on Mondays. You can do videos, you can do classified, you can do offline, you can do texting, you can do ring lists, I got a ring list voicemail today, Marybeth, from someone that's promoting 250. What's the funniest part and the funnest part now is that when people message me and they'll say, hey, have you heard about the Fearless Mama? Have you heard about the Fearless Mama opportunity? I'll be, wait, is that a trick question? I'm the Fearless Mama. Did you check my profile? So that's when you're doing a good job, because, people are spreading the word, Oh, you got one from yesterday? Okay. So Maria wants to know what the SFE level 1 cost is. It's $1,250. So it's $1,250. So it's 5 mama sales. That's all you got to make, get them in there. And then you upgrade to six-figure empire. The second level is $3,750. $3,000 goes to you, like I made today, and then $750 goes to your sponsor. Okay, that's where the leverage starts. And then the top level is literally $5,000, and then your sponsor gets $1,250. So it's 80-20. It's an 80-20 split. It's really phenomenal, and you guys are seeing them all the time. Let me prove it to you, so you don't think I'm yanking your chain tonight. I would never do that. Number one, that's illegal. You can't talk, give testimonials when they're not real and not legit. I mean, I have a testimonial from a gentleman here I'll read off. He might be on here. Jim Carpenter, he's a top earner. I don't know why that won't go down like that. That's weird. But anyway, he put one together. for me tonight. And I always have, this is my favorite saying, by the way, money isn't the most important thing in life. It's reasonably close to action, but on the gotta have it scale. Zig Ziglar. I got to see Zig Ziglar in person. I go to a lot of events. Before the gentleman passed away, I got to see him. He's amazing. Jim Carpenter, he says, I have been the owner and top earner in many programs on the internet since 1998. So he goes a bit farther back than me. I've never been so excited. The Fearless Momma and Six Figure Empire are two of the best, most complete programs I've ever seen. I've known Tammy Montgomery for over the past 10 years, and I totally respect what she's done with the Fearless Momma. You're never alone, and you have every resource you will need to make $1,000 to $20,000 a month and even more. I love these two programs, and the people who are involved are awesome. I highly recommend both programs if you're truly serious about making serious money online. See you at the top. That was one of them. Like I said, we have the Facebook group. Many people, testimonials coming in here. We have top earners. Just seriously, it's just every day I'm just so honored and humbled to see all these people coming in. I wake up to new people wanting in the Facebook group every day, so it's just really amazing. All right, so I'm just trying to look at some of these here. Oh, Coach Steve, if you wouldn't mind briefly sharing how I acquired, it's actually 192 now. I just checked my 2 today. I'm usually getting 2 a day. It's honestly the easiest thing I've ever done. The sales system converts really well. I start out in the morning by doing some Facebook posts. I do Craigslist. I have YouTube videos out there. I have solo ads of purchasing. I'm always purchasing 500 clicks every other day now. I'm really scaled up, and that's the thing about digital marketing is that once you start making money, so like I didn't, like 11 years ago, start out with a lot of money. I had to do bulk emailing. So now I know where to get the traffic. I don't have to teach any of that stuff. I just tell you guys go here, So I took that, Steve, and then I just kept buying more traffic, building the list, building my social following. And my son, I have to give him a lot of credit. He'll log into my account while I'm over here doing and talking on the phone with the big ticket. So I have my son helping me during the day. And so he's putting out content. He's doing my Craigslist ads now. He's seriously almost full-time like I am. He's putting in that much work. He's helping my team members. Like I said, he just got a 250 sale. He's going to help the guy do his Facebook. I mean, it's so great to see that kind of thing. But yeah, once you get some sales under your belt, Steve, like you are, I mean, holy crap, what have you made? Sorry to be so blunt, but man, you brought in a bag full of money, like $6,000 or $10,000, something like that. I mean, why not purchase paid traffic? That's what I did. I just kept buying. I mean, social media can only give you so much leverage. You know what I mean? It really can. I mean, I don't sit on social media. It actually would drive me crazy. You guys got to remember, I have a lot of energy now. Like, it drives me crazy that I can't get outside and walk. So I got my Stairmaster. I do my weights now, and I mean, I'm a ball of energy. I really am. I didn't experience this when I was 100 pounds overweight. Let me tell you. But I can't sit still in my chair very long. In fact, it's 9:37 and I'm like ready to pop out of here already. You know what I mean? Gina, yes, you just joined with someone, Gina, so you want to get back to your sponsor on that question. Yeah, 192 members is insane. You guys got to understand something. I have a following. People trust me. I've been online for 11 years. Don't think that you're going to pack in 192 people in 90 days. It's you're setting yourself. Maybe you can do it. I'd like to see someone break the record. Let's just do it. I mean, work with someone. Get someone to help you post ads. I mean, you don't sit on Facebook and just like stare at everybody else. You actually advertise your link. That's all you got to do. I mean, when I learned that and I stopped worrying about what other people are doing or what they thought of me or, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, that monkey chatter in your head, you know, you ever get that monkey chatter in your head? Like you'll sit there and you'll just be like, wow, you know, and I used to do it. You know, I used to listen to people and I'd say, oh man, how did they make $10,000 this week already? I just don't get it. Like, it just really would bother me. But then I just like, same thing when I used to see skinny women walking by me, I'd be like, you know, I'm getting irritated. You know, if I look at a potato chip, I'm going to gain 5 pounds. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so you just do it and you just keep scaling up. And I'm telling you, the bigger your list is, the bigger. I have over 20,000 people on my list, and that's it. And I'm making 25 to 30,000 a month now. I have a very small list, but I also do these things. I also come out and I talk on the phone. You know, I can't make $25,000 to $30,000 anywhere in my area. You put me in front of that, and I would, if I was a nurse practitioner or a doctor, that'd be just a lot of hours, and I'm just not into that. That's the way I look at this. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is drive traffic. Sometimes I get on a roll. Sorry, Steve. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate that. It does actually. That's why I keep going, is because of you guys. Awesome, Coach Steve. I love hearing that. And your sponsor's Ontarian, I believe, or Tony, or one of those. So what it does is if those guys are not in, then it rolls up to the next sponsor. Let me see if I can answer some more questions without going into a long story. Marybeth, do you want to add something while I'm looking at these?
Oh, hey, Tammy. Yeah, I'll tell you, you've just done a phenomenal job tonight. I think you've just touched everything, you know, right, you know, from A to Z. I mean, it's just, you know, an awesome community, and I'm just always excited to participate in these Zooms, hop on these with you, and just see all these fearless members, you know, that we're just bringing in by the droves. I mean, people are just joining us in record numbers, and it's really exciting to see how our community is just growing and growing and growing by leaps and bounds. I mean, weekly. I mean, I go inside that Facebook group, you know, several times a day, and it's just awesome to see how many people are pouring in. And we've just got something really, really unique, really special here. And it's helping a lot of people. It's really, truly changing a lot of lives. And for people who take this serious, this is the community to be part of, and this is the place to be. I mean, things are happening, great things are happening, and it just keeps getting bigger and better, you know, the way we're evolving. And I'm just so excited, looking forward to the next 11 months. Can't believe tomorrow is a wrap for January.
Yeah.
It went by so fast, but you know, like they say, time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
And that's what's wonderful about this community. You know, we can help people, we can have fun, and just, you know, go out there and make it happen.
Yeah, we're probably about the funnest, liveliest group.
We are. You know, we're definitely building momentum, you know,
yeah,
at record speed, and the movement that you have created, Tammy, is just absolutely dynamic.
Thank you.
It's, you know, it's really just inspirational, you know, to just uplifting and very inspirational to see how we're touching and changing lives. And so many. I mean, I've been online a long time too, just like you, Tammy. And honestly, I don't think I've been part of anything that has just caught this much momentum and, you know, has had this much success in this short a time. Amazing how far we've come, you know, since October.
Yeah, it really is.
And here we are at the end of January, and we're just on a roll, a major roll.
Yes.
And
well, we got 28 more people that want to come on.
It's just going to keep getting better and better and bigger and bigger. I mean, I can just see it and feel it. There's no doubt in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone that understands, you know, like the leverage and the way these systems are built and how they work, I mean, it's just a no-brainer.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and I can just kind of tell people that, you know, if you want to start out small or you want to start out big, it doesn't matter. With a solo ad, for example, Marybeth and I mean, we have the resources, and I'll bring on Sally in a minute. Sally, darling.
Yeah, they're phenomenal resources, Tammy.
Phenomenal.
I talk to a lot of people too, just real quick. I talk to a lot of people, and they always ask me, well, you know, what type of budget do I have to have? You know, what about the paid marketing? And my response to everybody is just start from where you are. Just start from scratch. I mean, we've got something here for everybody. If you can only do free, do free.
Yeah.
And we've got the free, we've got the low cost, the very low cost, and then we've got the paid. You know, just start where you are, start from scratch, build this, because it's a very, very scalable platform. That's what's nice about this. I tell people, if you have more time than advertising dollars, then just, you know, dedicate some time, you know, take some time out of your day, be consistent, and do the free stuff. You know, the posting, use, you know, do videos, do post on Craigslist. That's really cheap. And use social media, use Facebook. And now we've got everything in our back office. And then once you start making money, you know, reinvest a percentage back into your business, scale up with paid marketing over time, and you can really take this business almost anywhere you want to go.
Right. Because remember, we've already recorded the 15 masterminds, and they're back there for people to listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
So when people say, well, what do you do? Well, we have it there. Like, you know, outsourcing on Craigslist or outsourcing on classifieds, for example. I mean, I did a blueprint, Marybeth, and I do it every week. It's called the 10K a week, and I got to put $20,000 because whatever your brain thinks, you know, you're going to respond subconsciously. Like tonight, when you guys are thinking, I think Tammy's just blowing, you know, she really doesn't make that kind of money. I really can prove it with receipts. I can't say this on a live recorded call saying I've made $12,000 since Sunday. I have to prove that. It just wouldn't be right. You know, it's not legal. I have the proof in the pudding. So anyway, what I'm trying to tell people is that they've never seen that in a month, but I'm doing it weekly. So you write down your plan and you leverage the internet. So if you want to post in 100 Facebook groups, then post in 100 Facebook groups. Let me tell you, you can really blow this up. If you're sitting there on Facebook not knowing what to do, then you log into the Mama's member area and you start training on stuff. I've done a fan page, okay? We've done Facebook fan page. I have a fan page running right now. I have a lady from Taiwan. I just added her into the Facebook group, the primary one. I mean, this is going worldwide now. And all you got to use, you could just use what my son Robbie's using. He spent zero money to make $250 just by Facebook methods. Zero money.
Exactly, Tammy. They can just use the simple free methods, plug into the training, follow some real simple instructions, just commit to the process, and they don't have to have any advertising dollars to make this work. That's the beauty of the system.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to use PayPal. In fact, PayPal shut me down years ago. I don't have a PayPal account. In fact, I can't even pay the solo ads in PayPal. So, you know, I'm called, probably you could call me the queen of coming up with solutions or creativity, because I didn't have PayPal. So then Tim has Stripe. You know, you got to word it correctly. You got to follow the instructions. You can just set up another Stripe account, or just take the payments member to member. Go to ask the person to send you the money by MoneyGram, you know, and then you just send the company the receipt for the proof. So you don't have to do that, Gavin. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I've gotten all this stuff, you know, shut down. I mean, but we go over that stuff on the training, guys. Okay. So let's just keep it to the questions here on I really don't like the payment questions, because that goes into another 15 minutes.
Hey, Tammy.
Everybody is like literally independent here. You know, I wanted to get to, yeah, David, I'll hear from you. And then I wanted to bring Sally out tonight too.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I've got a really great idea where someone can just tomorrow just have like $110 just to throw towards their marketing. I was paying like $121 a month for satellite TV, and I don't pay that anymore. And I put it towards marketing. So cut your cable.
There you go. Cut your cable.
Get rid of your satellite TV.
I did.
Yeah, put it towards your marketing budget.
Good idea.
Yeah, I ordered a solo ad today. It was $61.
Yeah. Yeah, the basic solo ads are only $65 for like 100 clicks, and then 100 clicks is going to give you between 25 to 30 opt-ins or leads. Cut the cable. Go watch TV. I mean, I didn't watch TV in the first 2 years of this industry. I mean, I started out with Team Tammy, and Team Tammy was Tammy. Team Tammy was Tammy. I didn't have no team.
And I was watching the other day, I was watching Tammy TV in the back office. I was watching the amateur. That's what people should do too, is if you only have a little bit of money to put into paid marketing and then do a little bit of Facebook or whatever, but they need to be working on their leadership skills. They need to be watching those videos that are in the back office of the Momma, the amateur versus pro I was watching the other day. I mean, even if you just get one little nugget that helps you, and just listening to other people that's part of the process and that are successful, just goes into your subconscious mind, and it just helps you when you're talking to other people.
Sure.
To help bring them on board and stuff like that. So I think they lose sight of, they just need to work on their mind a lot too. And we have that in the back office just in droves. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, don't get stuck right in the Fearless Momma. There's other huge, I listen to Tim all the time. I get on the Monday Zooms, excuse me, I say Zooms. It's a go-to webinar on Mondays. I listen to Tim every Monday. He sets up the 6-figure team for the next 7 days. He talks about that. He talks about momentum. He talked about momentum on Monday. I listen to him because the more I listen to him, the more money I make. He's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to Sally, and then we can go live a little bit on Facebook here tonight. We got 10 more minutes. Sally, darling.
I am here.
There
Hi,
you
good evening, everyone.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm cold. It's 1 degree.
I got -10. I beat you. It's not a contest though, right?
Someone's pipe burst in my hood over here, so I'm
no.
I'm turning my heat up just for that.
Really?
Yeah, but stay warm, everybody. I did want to jump out and share. There's a lot of businesses online. I've been marketing full-time for 22 years. 7-figure earner in the industry is a lot. There can be a lot to learn. It's a learning curve. There definitely is a learning curve. But if you can jump in on something that obviously it has mass appeal, I think we all know that because of the price point and the incredible product. But then you can jump in and you have a sense of community, and you have a trainer, your personal trainer. That's what we all want, right? It's pretty much for free. So you get the community, you get the trainer. You've got a great product. It's got mass appeal. It's just going to make your job easier. And when I say job, it's in quotations because I have snow boots on and pajama pants on right now. So I'm not sure where I used to work on Rodeo Drive. I'm not quite sure I could wear this outfit into Ralph Lauren where I used to work. But working from home is great. And we're solving a problem here. If you can solve people's problems, you can make a lot of money. So what's the solution? We all want time. We all want money. We all need that. You can get join a program that's got everything in place. Even the capture page and autoresponders are in place, you guys. That's huge right there. That alone is just huge. When I saw this, I just joined right away. Within 5 minutes, because I can do a capture page. I can do autoresponders, but most people can't. So if you can appeal to the masses and you can solve a problem, and you've got a trainer and a sense of community, that's like 10 out of 5 stars. It's just everything is here, you guys. Just bring your people to the Zooms and just, get back to the person who brought you here. Definitely get them going. Stay committed, stay consistent. And, stay the course, like Marybeth said, stay the course. Trust the process over here. Connected, committed, and consistent, you'll win. You just can't lose. Thanks for letting me share.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I have to mute. Daniel, please stop unmuting yourself there. Thank you. All right, cool. So, yeah, I only want, if you have a question, just please put it in the chat box. I won't be taking questions. I'm just taking testimonials tonight. So if you are a member and you want to give a testimonial, you can unmute yourself. That's what I gave instructions in the group. So, cool. Someone just joined this second. Okay, I'm waiting for everybody to join right now.
Hey, Tammy.
Yes.
This is Coach Steve.
Okay, I want to hear from Coach Steve.
Yo, my man from Denmark just signed up.
Yay! There you go.
Yo, Torsten, welcome to the community, bro.
Gotta love it.
And we've
Check
never
your phones,
talked.
everyone, right?
Woo! This system works, family. I gotta tell you, And I've been in this industry a long time. And Tammy, I was just speaking about you today. You're awesome. I mean, a lot of people put systems together, right? But they're not present. They're not there. They're not really a part of helping you build your business. And my hat's off to you, Tammy, and Marybeth and Sally and Tim, because you guys are the real deal. I mean, you don't just sell a product. I mean, you're actually an example of how to use the product, and you support your teammates. Again, I don't want to say too much more, but I'm really excited about the Fearless Mama. And like I just said, I will be joining you in Six Figure Empire.
Yay!
Woo! Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. You get me so excited just to listen to you.
I think we have a winner tonight, Tammy. I think that's Coach Steve.
Yes.
With the testimonies.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
right.
great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I just want to say my hats off again to Marybeth. Marybeth, thank you so much. Every single Zoom you've been on with me, every single one. And that just makes me feel really good right there. I mean, you know, people come and go. You know, I've had leaders come and go, but Marybeth has always been by me. Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. You really are a great friend too. So, don't want to get all teary-eyed here tonight, but it's just the truth. And I do really appreciate you, Marybeth. You're an awesome rock star. And every time I have a call, she's always there. You know, every time, you know, a member has a question, she's there. And I just really appreciate you very much. And we're going to do a live event together, Marybeth. We're going to figure something out where we can meet again. And it's going to be somewhere warm. But I did get to meet Marybeth in person and live in person. That's the thing. I love people. I love my community. Marybeth loves people, you know, and welcome from Denmark. Wow, we just got a Fearless member from Denmark. I mean, this is great. So, hey, if you guys want to sign up right now, you know where to find the link. You get back to your sponsor, and you go to their email, and there's a little link, you know, and they'll have an order form, and you pay the $250, and you just jump in. So what do you guys think? Should we go out on live? Coach Steve, man, I need to have you do this again, like right on live. Like, I just made a sale. We should do that. Let's see if I can set it up.
Absolutely.
Okay. We're going to try it right now. Right now, we're just going to do this. Marybeth, you let me know when we're live, okay? If you can tell. We'll see. On my end here. It's slow. Spinning. So he's live here on the Zoom, Torsten, right? And he just signed up. That's amazing. Yeah, you know what? It's spinning, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't want to lose you guys. Now, Torsten, did you get a phone call? Oh, we are live. Oh, I see. We are live. Okay, it's preparing, it says. Are we live right now? 1 second. Let me check. Nope. Okay, let me try this again. Did you get a phone call all the way in Denver? Or, excuse me, yeah, Denver. Denmark? Because you do get a phone call, automatic phone call, a text, and an email. So I'm going to have to do stop the live stream. 4 a.m. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, guys, well, I tried going live on Facebook, but it's not working. Let me try one more time. One more time. Preparing live stream preview. That's what's telling me. Some things are slow tonight. Yeah, it's just not working. Darn. Well, it must be it must be cold. Maybe it's cold tonight. Maybe it's like the ice is freezing over the internet. I don't know. But it's working good enough for Steve to get a sale right now while we're sitting here. That's cool. So anyway, I'm going to end the recording, guys. You guys have been fabulous. This is going to be uploaded so you guys can use this. So I'm just going to stop the recording.